A quiet apartment late at night. For the protagonist, this massive cloud document is the only place where they feel truly unobserved. A digital journal for thoughts that are never meant to be shared. The document is locked behind two-factor authentication. In strict privacy settings, without the protagonist's physical device and unique login, the contents are mathematically unreachable to the outside world. It is 4 a.m., exhausted by a week at the office. The protagonist is mid-sentence. Using the rhythmic motion of typing to process a deep sense of burnout, they stop to take a sip of tea. But a second neon pink line suddenly blinks into existence. Right next to their own stationary cursor, in the top right corner of the toolbar, a small icon appears that wasn't there a moment ago. Anonymous viewer. They immediately check the sharing settings. The menu confirms the document is still private to only me. Only one user is listed on the account. The math of the security system hasn't changed yet. The reality on the screen has an intruder is active inside a document that, by every digital law, should be empty. The first instinct is to find a technical explanation. Perhaps it's a server glitch, or a cached window from someone else's session. Overlapping with theirs, the protagonist moves to close the browser tab. To sever the session before the mouse reaches the top, the pink cursor begins to type. The intruder finishes. The protagonist's unfinished thought. They type out 4 words with agonizing slowness. Alone in the dark. The protagonist shoves their chair back and grabs the keyboard. They aggressively type a message directly into the document, demanding to know who this is and how they accessed the private link. The response from the pink cursor is immediate. It claims it didn't need a link. It simply followed the sound of the rain hitting the window. The intruder isn't just watching the screen from a distance. By referencing the specific sound of the storm outside, they've confirmed they know exactly where this desk is located. There has to be a breach in the local network. The protagonist concludes a hacker has compromised the laptop's microphone and is listening to the room in real time. They slam the laptop shut and drop to the floor, ripping the Ethernet cable from the wall and pulling the power from the router. The green status lights vanish. The protagonist sits on the floor for 5 minutes. Waiting in the dark, they listen to their own breathing, convinced that by killing the connection, they've killed the threat. The logic is simple. A machine with no way to connect to the outside world cannot be reached by an outside actor. The hardware is isolated. They slowly stand up and pry the laptop open. Just to confirm, the Wi-Fi is disconnected and the session is dead. The browser displays a no internet warning, but the document is still visible in the local cache. And in the center of the page, the pink cursor is still pulsing rhythmically. Without any network signal, the cursor moves down to type its final message. It types "you type" very loudly. The message appears on a screen with no way to receive data, responding to a sound that an offline laptop should be unable to hear. A dead microphone cannot transmit audio to a hacker. To hear the physical clack of the keys, the intruder doesn't need a network. They only need to be within earshot. The final command appears on the white page. Don't turn around. While the protagonist looked for a digital breach, the real threat remained physical. No amount of encryption can protect a room.